Alright, welcome back. Let's continue. What was I about to do? Oh yeah, I just got this Blaze of Radiance. I was trying to figure out what to do with that. So, I believe I could summon Teresa with that. Yeah, let's see here. I need secret histories to, Yeah, okay. So, Teresa is a weird one. Each of the three main aspects for the basic Ascensions, so Grail, Lantern, and Forge, have their own, like, big summon. The big summon for Lantern is Teresa, and she takes, as I recall, 10 Lantern, 5 Knock, and I think 2 Secret Histories? So, I'm going to go ahead and summon her. Since I have that Blaze of Radiance I got from going to the spider door. We're also going to, oops. Imprison another fella, because we're cool like that. And, see if we can't get rid of that, notoriety we just generated. Would be nice. Alright, we got Teresa. So, the Baldemarian, sorry, so. Now, she might just look like a normal person, but if you look at her statistics, yeah, she has 12 Lantern and 12 Secret History. She's pretty intense. She also could teach you, Fusine, as I recall. No, she teaches you Phylaxian. Oh, wait, no. No. Yeah, she teaches you Fusine. The Phylaxia thing, this is actually kind of interesting. Very odd little trait in the game, but I've never seen it be useful, but I feel like it could be at some point, so I'm going to just put her in study for now, just so she is not going away on me. Let's see here. Because I want to keep her around. Obviously. Nice. So that notoriety is gone. So you can talk to her about pretty much anything, but if you talk to her about health, she'll give you what's called a stay of execution. Now, I've never actually used one of these. But it's basically if you would die of, like, sickness, you don't. So, and it lasts for a while. I don't know. It's a really weirdly specific mechanic, and by the time you get to the point where you can get it, like, I feel like you've figured sickness out pretty well by that point. So, nice. Iotic essence. Okay. So that's Forge paint right there. Forge ingredient. A very high level Forge ingredient. One that I might be able to use here in a second, actually. I think I'm going to try to hold on to this for a second. So I think I could summon King Crucible. So just because I'm pursuing a Lantern Victor doesn't mean it's not worth summoning the high level minions of other aspects, right? And actually, I can't use Iotic Essence in that particular ritual. Alright. This one uses an instrument. Not an ingredient. What do we get? Foreman house? Okay. I'd really like to get to the Peacock door. Oh, actually, it's here. I have a Centipede Testament, and I have a Lantern one, so... Alright, give me a second. Gotta pause the recording. Alright, I'm back. Sorry. A bad habit of pausing my recordings. Let's see here. We're getting to the part where we're close to the end of the game, so that's why I'm taking a little more time trying to figure out what the best path to the end would be. Can we really not summon... Well, let's see here. I have a level 8 forge, so I actually don't even think I need that thing. I can probably summon this dude with this, because that'll give me 10 forge, and then I think if I do that, yeah, I can summon King Crucible. So King Crucible you summon with 5 forge, or 5 knock, 10 forge, and I think it's like 2 lantern. So I'm actually going to summon him while we're messing around, and then I don't know Phrygian yet. That's what that is. So let's go ahead and just unblock some of these Sanskrit things. And yeah. So I have a stay of execution now. Like I said, I've never used. I just kind of wanted to get it because it's cool that it exists. That's it. That's the only reason I got it. I'm just going to have Teresa do stuff so she sticks around. So I'll just talk to her. So, summoning a rebellious spirit. Yeah, we'll go ahead and try to get command round. I'm going to take the not intelligent route. I'm going to take the impatient route. And there's like a 90% chance it'll be good. And I got mastery has been regained. So I have summoned King Crucible, who is kind of awesome. 12 edge, 12 forge. So very useful. So now we're going to go ahead and do some expeditions, with starting off with 12 edge, 12 forge, 12 lantern, and 12 secret histories, but that doesn't actually do anything. So oddly enough, there's no nothing that can be solved with secret histories in a vault as far as I'm aware. So that was kind of a jerky. The Colonel's name, I think that's level 8 edge lore, so that's nice. So here's something I can do while I'm waiting here. I can actually, I have a level 10 moth and a level 10 lantern. I can actually subvert those to a level 12 lantern lore, which is pretty damn useful. But to do that, I need intuition. I need never know, which I have. I need a rarefied mind, which I have. And I need erudition. So I basically need erudition and a glimmering. which is, of course, super easy to get. So we'll go ahead and get those, and then we'll combine those. So combining subverting at the high level, like subverting really high level stuff. A lot of times you have to do 4 different challenges to make it happen, which is a bit of a pain, to be honest. So it takes quite a while. So, but it's not like overwhelmingly difficult. So I already have a glimmering. So let's go ahead and subvert the lore of the wood. Convert a level 10 lore of Lantern and Moth into a level 12 lore. Yep, these guys are basically single-handedly just plowing through this this thing, which is nice. Not gonna lie, it's pretty handy. I'm gonna use Solchana to make sure this glimmering sticks around, just in case it. I think I should have plenty of time, but I think there was gonna be a curse there. No, there's not gonna be a curse. Treasures lie before us. Nice. Intuition, we need that glimmering. Alright. Got a bunch of books. Very high level books. The world does not weep. I really want to keep these people around, so you can really just have them talk to each other about themselves, which is kind of nice. Obsessive research, I can use a library or the never know skill. Well, I have never know, right? So that's convenient. Having those 5th level or those 4th level skills is really makes research a lot easier in this game, so it's definitely worth doing. Okay, have them keep talking to each other. Sanctuary, use the open soul skill. Surrender passion when it might be damaged. Well, we don't have an open soul skill and we don't have a sanctuary, so we're just gonna have to hope we don't damage our passion here. If we do, there's ways to get around it. They're a little annoying, but... Illumination. Use a rarefied mind. So as you can see, there's a lot of challenges for trying to subvert very high-level lore. So it's the harder way to go sometimes, but it is a way. Oh, oops. Let's get this person for a potential prisoner. Alright, the light above. We have got the Mantra of Ascent, which is level 12 Lantern lore. There's only one level above that. Level 13 is the highest you can go. So, or sorry, level 14. That means I can unlock the Peacock door, which is the highest door that we can go through. So, huzzah. I did also want to demonstrate that you can learn languages from these summons, so I'm going to actually learn from King Crucible here. King Crucible knows Deep Mandaic, so I can actually talk to him, and as long as I know Aramaic, I can learn Deep Mandaic. Which is nice, right? I also need to start upgrading my temptation. So you can do this a lot earlier if you want to, but you don't really need to. You can't finish the game without upgrading this, so you have to do it at some point. But basically, while it's a temptation, you can change this to whatever you want. But if you dream about your temptation with any lore of that same aspect, you can dedicate yourself to that lore, and that means that's the ending you're pursuing, essentially. So. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and get myself another prisoner. And there's a reason you don't want to advance your dedication or your temptation up too high too early, especially if you're doing Sensation Victory or Lantern Victory. They tend to... The thing is, they require you to feed prisoners constantly once you get to a certain point. So if you're not ready to be creating a lot of prisoners, then you probably shouldn't be doing it. All right, so now I know Deep Mandaic, right? And some of these books, I believe, are written in... No, this is written in Phrygian. That's written in... Actually, I don't have any books in Deep Mandaic yet. That's all right. This book is written in Aramaic, though, so let's read that. So this whole conversation over here is just trying to keep them around as long as possible, because I don't want to have to summon them again if I can avoid it. Okay, so my temptation has turned into a dedication now. All right, and the next step I have to put it in work. So, and you'll see why I need prisoners here in a second. So I'm going to start hoarding prisoners, because I'm getting close to the end of the game. Let's see here. What can I do here? I've got a prisoner. Follower betrayed. I want to unlock the Peacock door, which is the highest door you can get to in the Mantis. You guys keep talking about each other. This I was going to read, right? Remember I said much earlier that you need 36 of the lore to get your Ascension done, right? So... Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Okay, that's alright. Here's my season of ambitions. And I've waited the Peacock door. Now the Peacock door is actually, I think, a little easier to get through than the Spider door. It's a less brutal for sure. You don't have to murder anybody to get through it. You do have to have a Wildering Mirror, or a Watchman's Glass, or, if you want to get real clever, a Frangiclave. But that's if you go way above and beyond where you actually need to go to complete the game, which is kind of fun to do sometimes. I'm going to deal with this affliction first real quick, and then we're going to go ahead and go to the Peacock door. I'm also going to upgrade my Dedication Enlightenment to Ascension Enlightenment. And I'll explain that mechanic once we get there. As you can see, my board's getting a little crowded at this point. Yeah, we want to hire this guy to make them a prisoner. So we're going to need to keep a lot of prisoners around. So to finish your dedication, now you'll notice that when I tried to dream on it, it said I'll need to work with the lantern aspect. It's giving you a hint that you need work, right? You need to have passed the Stag Door's riddle, and you need to have a certain degree of power in Lantern. I believe you need to have at least the 6th level. Right, so level 6 will work. Well, that's 6. I don't think 4 is enough. Yeah, not enough. So you need at least level 6. Alright? So we could do that, and that will put me on the path for Ascension. Now, the thing is, when you're on the path of Ascension, when the Season of Temptations comes through, which is that little hook symbol, right? It's gonna grab your Ascension, and instead of just kind of giving you disappointment, you're actually making real progress towards your goal now, right? You have a path, you're on the path. So instead of just giving you recklessness, or sorry, not recklessness, restlessness, it's going to do something else, and I'll show you when it comes around. So now we have Ascension Enlightenment. Watchman who's the door in the eyes touch me. It is to be the 3rd mark. Okay, so marks of the light are important. I'll show you when you try to ascend, right? Your desire, this slot only accepts the final stage of Ascension. If you have achieved the 6th mark, add your Ascension to the slot. So right now my Ascension is the 3rd mark, right? That's what it says. 3rd mark, and it has the 3 little marks of light. Okay? The way that it gets upgraded, I will show you when the Season of Ambitions comes around. Alright, let's see here. Let's get our job back, shall we? Alright, let's take a quick break and imprison someone. So I'm not going to do any more vaults at this point because I don't need to. You could. Well, there's lots of good reasons to do more vaults, but I know that I can finish the game from where I am now, so I'm going to. And that's one of the things about this game, because the end goal is not clear from the get-go. You can end up just kind of going and going and going, and not realizing that you could have finished the game quite a while ago if you'd wanted to. So, we have the Peacock door. We're going to go to the Peacock door. So, to go to the Peacock door, you need, pardon me, you need either a Watchman's Glass, or a Wildering Mirror, or a Frangiclave. Now, the Wildering Mirror and the Watchman's Glass will break when you use them. The Frangiclave will not. But if you can get to the Frangiclave, by the time you've gotten that far, you pretty much know what's up. Frangiclave is in Port Noon, which is a level 14 secret history. You're putting in a lot of work if you're going that far. I mean, I've done it several times. It's fun. I like those levels. And if you're doing the advanced Ascensions, you kind of need to go there. But for the most part, it's pretty above the pale. Let's see here. What do we want to read now? We can read the Deeds of the Scarred Captain. Sounds like a fun read, doesn't it? Oh, we got evidence. So I'm going to have to be careful with my notoriety, right? So. The Peacock door, you have the Red Church and the Worm Museum. Usually the Worm Museum gives me what I want to. So you notice I only got Dread. Those are some pretty crap choices, but you actually get some really good stuff at the Peacock store, but you also get some garbage. Let's see here. So I'm going to need to repair. I need to run these guys through a dungeon or something so that they have something to do. Let's see here. I'll run them through a dungeon here in a minute. Alright. Looking for the Season of Ambitions, man. It hasn't come through yet. Kind of odd. Okay, so I'm actually going to run these guys through Lockwood Fen. I don't really care about going to Lockwood Fen. But we're going to do it just so they have something to do, so that I can, like, have people go destroy evidence and stuff. Because I need my speech verb back. We might just lose one of these prisoners without ever getting anything out of them, which is kind of a bummer. Colonel's names. Level 8 lore. Okay. See, it would be nice to learn Phrygian. But no big deal. Alright, we got rid of the evidence. Excellent. Bleak thoughts. Oh no. Let's go ahead and read The World Does Not Weep. Sure, what else do I need to use my speech verb for? I need to use it for something. This notoriety will be gone by then, so that's good. Unfortunately, this follower betrayed is about to just disappear, and I'd rather that not happen, so I'm actually going to talk to it. Try to save it long enough that I can get used. There's nothing for this dude to grab right now, which is nice. But there's going to be here in a second. Oh, actually no, because it's not going to quite be quick enough. There we go. Season of Ambition's coming through. Okay. So hopefully it'll take the one from Sulchana and not this one that's got more time on it. But we'll see. If not, I'll just go to the spider door with it. So, Season of Ambitions, right? It has grabbed my obsession, or my Ascension, sorry. And that means... Nice, I got some goodies. Goodies I mostly don't need at this point, but nothing wrong with goodies. There we go. So I grabbed that prisoner, right? So when you have your Ascension, right, you need to have somebody to talk to. And they're not going to survive the process because you're going to drive them insane with your babbling. But if you don't have that, you'll lose a mark. Your marks will go down. Down to 3. 3 is the bottom. And if you do have it, your marks will go up. So you want to get up to 6 marks, right? So it means you need to be constantly feeding prisoners to this thing. Let's get another hireling. Alright. I've drunken the light of their mind. It thrills and fills me. The marks brighten in me. So now I have 4 marks, right? Alright. This is a good spot to pause, I think. So we'll go ahead and end this particular video, and then I'll start on the next one here in a minute. All right.